Hi class, my name is Betty Jo Boucher and I'm your instructor for Introduction to Business Management, BM 1104. I'm really excited to teach this course. It's one of my favorites. I've taught it a couple of times here at Antonelli College online, and I'd like to make it as exciting as possible for you as we go throughout this 8-week course. So in terms of my history, I have worked in associate degree level education for about 12 years. I've recently transitioned out into the private sector, and I am now the senior consultant managing the Indiana office of Public Consulting Group, and we work with local K through 12 school districts in working with their special education populations, optimizing their workflow and keeping them compliant with software and other consulting services. So that's what I do now. I live in Indianapolis, Indiana, and so I am on the Eastern time zone, so please do keep that in mind when you're trying to contact me. One of the things that's really, really important for you to do first, the first thing you do in this course is download that syllabus and print it. It is your Bible for this course. It will tell you what is due every week. It will make sure that you keep yourself on track to having everything done by the end of week 8, which, by the way, is July 2nd, and it is in the middle of a week, which is sometimes a little unusual. So I just wanted to make sure that you understand that we do end class on July 2nd, so everything needs to be turned in by then, which includes your final project. So each week you're going to see that we pretty much have a pretty, I would say, standard cadence to our course. You're going to have one discussion board post, which is your original post, due by Wednesday. And then by Friday, we'd like you to respond to at least one of your peer posts or to mine. And then by Sunday, do that one more time. So there'll be at the very least 3 posts in the discussion board requested of you each week, as well as an assignment. And then lastly, taking a quiz. And so you should do those things in that order. You should take your quiz last, and you should make sure that you read the chapters that are assigned that week and go through the PowerPoint presentations, because they're really going to highlight the most salient points from your reading and make sure that you're adequately prepared to answer those discussion board questions, complete your assignment, and do well on your quizzes. So always be sure that you're keeping up with your reading, right? And please do keep in mind that each week there is a checkpoint for your final project. And this is a non-graded activity, but it's critical that each week you are working on your final project, doing little pieces of it and preparing for it to be completed by the Sunday of week 7. Sunday of week 7 is when your final project is due. Don't worry, we'll be discussing the final project several times throughout the course, and I will be posting a sample final assignment that did get an A, so that you have some context within which to build this big project. But do make sure that you're starting it now and that you spend adequate time over the course of the term for a project worth 180 points. Yes, that's right, folks, 180 points that final project is worth. So be sure that you spend enough time to really, really dig in and make sure that you've adequately, that you've given yourself enough time to really get that A that you're hoping for in that final project, because it certainly counts pretty heavily towards your grade. Okay. Also in that syllabus, all of my contact information is in there. I don't hold formal office hours because I find with online students, we're all in different time zones. We all have different needs. We work on things when we need to and when we have to. So feel free to call, email, or text me whenever you need me, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Just please be cognizant of me being in the Eastern time zone and try to keep that communication between 8 a.m. Eastern and 9 p.m. Eastern. I sure would appreciate that. So with that, also each week, please look in the announcement sections. I will throw in a preview for the week, perhaps a YouTube clip or some other information that may help you with your discussion board posts or your assignments due that week. Sometimes it might just be something funny just to keep us on track, but be sure you keep up with announcements and current events in the class as we go. Okay, so really that's all it. That's all I have to say here in week 1. I'm really looking forward to getting to know you. If you have the opportunity and you want to, please do a video announcement in your first post, which is your introduction. And that's your extra credit, by the way, a whole 10 points. You get extra credit in your first week if you do your introduction and your bio. And feel free to do that in video if you like. It's always fun to hear each other's voices and see each other's faces, and just establishes a whole different connection with the class. So with that, again, Betty Jo Boucher, Introduction to Business Management. Super excited for this term, and I'll look forward to talking to each of you individually and as a group. Talk to you soon. Bye.